Introducing the starting five for your Philadelphia 76ers. At shooting guard, 6'2", number 31, Seth Curry. At small forward, at 6'6", number 14, Danny Green. At guard, 6'10", number 25, Ben Simmons. At forward, 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris. At center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid. The head coach for your Philadelphia 76ers is Doc Rivers. And your Philadelphia 76ers.
This is it, opening day. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with
Thank you, Kevin.
David. That's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Wednesday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Brown and Hachimura up at the 4. And it's Bryant in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Now, here's Avdia. 5 to shoot over Embiid. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Now Curry. And the pass to Embiid. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Avdia. The 11-footer. And again, Washington no good. Curry deciding where to go with it. Simmons against Dinwiddie. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Here's Simmons after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Outside, Simmons. Here's Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Here's Beal. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Bryant. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Avdia with it, guarded by Green. Outside, Beal. Bryant with a screen for Beal. Count it from 12.
Bradley Beal.
Beal's got his second basket.
Well, the mid-range, always a solid option for Bradley Beal, and sometimes that's what the defense conceives.
Murray finds Green. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Denny Avdia picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Guys, let's remember, Danny Green was waived not just once, twice. But I love that he didn't put his head down. And ultimately, he wins his first championship with the 2014 Spurs. And what a valuable piece he remains.
And Washington making a change here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Bryant. Davis Bertans comes in for Hachimura. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Avdia. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Dinwiddie. Now, here's Bertans. And he banks in the layup.
Well, you see why Harrell shoots such a high percentage. This guy takes great shots that all fall within the structure of the offense.
This is it to Embiid. Over Harrell. Embiid's shot is good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Curry against Beal. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And when it comes to pure scoring output, few guys do it better than Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal has rounded out his offensive game. Tight handle, sweet shooter, ability to put it on the deck. His offensive focus has been unmatched. This guy is constantly probing and attacking holes in defenses.
Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Harrell. Here's Drummond. And he can't bank that one in. Wizards have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in.
Line up for your 76ers.
Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at the power Simmons puts behind his drive, making it tough for the defense to stop him.
Beal against Simmons. Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. Over Simmons. And another miss by Washington. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, here's Thybulle, guarded by Kuzma. Here's Harris.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Harris. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Harris.
Drafted late in the 2011 first round, Tobias Harris has been traded a few times in his career. And players like Tobias who can bring shooting and length, they will always be in high demand.
Now here's Beal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
And your Sixer Nancy. Once again, give it up for your Sixer dancer.
Here's Thybulle. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the pass to Drummond. Gets it off. And it's in. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Mom said in high school.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Daniel Gafford is out there with Hachimura. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard.
Endorse, you can feel Andre Drummond's presence all over the floor, but it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
He is nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time league leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possessions for his team.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Wizards trail by 8. Caldwell-Pope passes to Dinwiddie. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Now, here's Maxey. Dinwiddie covering. Pass to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
Caldwell-Pope pushes to Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And Dinwiddie with some big shoes to fill. Steps into the vacancy. Westbrook left with the Wizards.
Taking 2 shots.
Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And then for Washington, Thomas Bryant comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Harrell in for Kyle Kuzma. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harris comes in for George Niang. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. Embiid sets the pick for Simmons. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Wizards making a switch here. Avdiaz checked in, and he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw drops for Embiid. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Bryant has the open look. And again, Washington, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Back to Caldwell-Pope. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely. And the rejection by Embiid. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. The 76ers with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Dinwiddie. Feeds it to Harrell. And Thibault sends it back. And the 76ers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Then for the Wizards, Bertanis, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Dinwiddie. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Philadelphia shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Beal against Simmons. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Caldwell Pope off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
Outside, Simmons. Curry, a screen on Beal. Simmons passes to Curry. He kicks it to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
This offense just continues to impress.
It's Beal on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 28 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Beal against Simmons. Embiid sets the pick for Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night.
And the strength of Embiid oftentimes just overwhelms the defense. Able to absorb physical coverage and still finish. And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Simmons looking it over. It's Curry outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the 76ers lead by 18.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
And stolen by Simmons. Green dishes to Embiid. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. All right, David, thank you.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us.
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint.
And looking ahead tonight, thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Curry is out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dinwiddie with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Nifty move. Clips it home after the terrific move.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right. GA seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Embiid against Bryant. Embiid inside. Just 2 to shoot. Maxey, no good. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Simmons checked in for Maxey.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 18. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. It'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Dinwiddie's shot is off. 76ers shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. In the corner, Simmons with it. Kicks it to Embiid. Takes a 3. And no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Avdia. Dinwiddie passes to Bryant. Curry against Beal. Over Curry. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
And Simmons.
Wizards trail by 18.
And that strange tension in the air. That's Ben Simmons and the 76ers. What looked like a surefire separation never materialized. And Simmons now still with the team. I can tell you he has a lot to prove this year.
Simmons against Dinwiddie. Simmons passes to Drummond. Pocket 6. Back to Simmons. Rebound, Washington. Here's Hachimura. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Dinwiddie. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Drummond trying to get himself free. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Bryant. Hachimura finds Dinwiddie. From deep. Ben Simmons with the rebound. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Some changes here for the 76ers. George Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Curry, and Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Washington. Davis Bertans comes in for Rui Hachimura. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
The shot's good for Milton.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Wizards trail by 16. Dinwiddie passes to Beal. Jacks up a 3. No good on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Now, here's Maxey. Dinwiddie covering. And here's Maxey. Here's Green. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Wizards have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Beal kicks to Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss. Philadelphia leading by 16. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Milton. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got his second basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Beal gets a wide-open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Beal's got 13.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Here's Maxey. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Wizards. Brown and Hachimura up at the 4. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. And it's Gafford in at 7.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. The lead is 15. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Beal. And he gets the bucket.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Back to Dinwiddie. The Wizards working the ball around now. Gafford kicks to Beal. Hachimura with a screen on Harris. Dinwiddie fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's his second.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Philadelphia leading by 14. Simmons with it. Outside, Green passes to Embiid. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The pass to Hachimura. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And again, Washington with the triple.
3 points.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Pass to Green. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Back to Curry. Pass to Embiid. It's picked off. Dinwiddie with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And Beal kicks to Dinwiddie. Beal with the screen for Dinwiddie. To the middle. It's tipped. Outside for Beal. Good on the 3-point shot.
That's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The 76ers leading by 10. Harris a screen on Dinwiddie. But tried by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. It's what he does best in pick and roll play.
Curry against Beal. Here he goes. And Embiid with the block. 76ers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Green against Dinwiddie. Now Green. pass to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Simmons. Here's Embiid. Covered by Gafford. Embiid, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Ryan is checked in for Washington. Wizards trail by 12. Beal up top, guarded by Kerr. Ryan trying to free himself up. The shot by Beal, no good. The 76ers shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And that one, good.
And Simmons is just so intelligent in these screen and rolls. A fantastic decision maker.
Here's Beal, and they cash in right away with a quick shot. Beal's got 10 points in just the second half. Simmons finds Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Hey guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Beal taking his time here. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Dinwiddie against Simmons. Embiid with the screen on Dinwiddie. The pass to Embiid. 3-pointer. And they get it back. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Philadelphia.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And he nails the 3rd.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Pass to Beal. Lets it go with a 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Simmons passes to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 15. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. There's the 3. That one, no good. Now the 76ers with it. Curry passes to Harris. High post, Embiid. Working on Bryant. High post, Embiid. Back to Harris. And here's Embiid over Bryant. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had